During supper, Jesus got up from the table, took off his outer robe, and tied a towel around himself. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that he tied around him. If you're not sat down, then why not take a seat? And depending on where you are and who you're with, take off your shoes and your socks if you want. Maybe even get a bowl of water. And then press pause as you imagine Jesus kneeling at your feet. While they were eating, Jesus took a loaf of bread and blessing it, he broke it. He gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." Then he took a cup, and after giving thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." This image is a restored version of the original, and I can't help looking at this famous painting and wonder whether Leonardo da Vinci deliberately left one side of the table empty. There is no bench to sit on, but the invitation is surely there. Jesus' arms are outstretched. "Come here," he says. "Sit opposite me. This is my body given for you, my blood poured out for you." Imagine yourself standing or sitting or maybe even hiding in the garden at Gethsemane. They went to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus said to his disciples, "Sit here while I pray." He took with him Peter and James and John and began to be distressed and agitated. He said to them, "I am deeply grieved, even to death. Remain here and keep awake." Going a little farther, he threw himself on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. He said, "Abba, Father, for you all things are possible. Remove this cup from me. Yet not what I want, but what you want." He came to the disciples a third time and said to them, "Are you still sleeping and taking your rest? Enough! Get up, let us be going. See, my betrayer is at hand." While Jesus was still speaking, suddenly a crowd came, and the one called Judas, one of the 12, was leading them. He approached Jesus to kiss him, but Jesus said to him, "Judas, is it with a kiss that you are betraying the Son of Man?" Then they seized him and led him away. You're in the garden at Gethsemane. What did you do next?